Max Elite are here, besides me. I guess I'm not going backstage at Barbie Winehouse. Tried to make them come to this bar and they said no, no, no. My gay guy's at 12 o'clock. I spoke too soon. And he spat a little. Tad, Jameson, welcome to the M&C dessert bar. No, you're not dreaming. If they were, we'd be shirtless dudes.
This place is fabulous. Can I have one of these cookie dough-tinis? It's my cheat night. That's why I'm with him.
I'm not sure who these gals are. Max, did you talk about this place at Pep Boys?
I told Manny and Mo, but I didn't say a word to Jack.
Oh, Tad, let me get you another one.
It's fine. It's fine.
It is?
No, that's gay for we're leaving.
Some of y'all want a haircare routine and you're not getting it, not in full, but this is just how I achieve these waves. Alright, enjoy. First of all, give yourself a towel facelift that's gone wrong and a wet t-shirt. Not the champagne call. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, heat protection. This is a L'Oreal one. I did a brand deal with them, so I'm just using what I have. Okay, but, you know, protect your hair from the heat. And then I have this great brush for knots, especially when it's wet. It's called a wet brush. I don't know what it is. But you can see it's kind of like got this clam shape, and it really does not knot my hair at all, and I find that amazing. Then you're going to need a $500 hairdryer, of course. That's the only thing that will work, please. I just like to do a rough dry because I'm going to be using another device afterwards, and as you can see, my extensions need redoing. They're getting me done tomorrow, just please leave me alone. But rough dry is what it says on the tin, so just you know, trust the process. And we're brushing it out again just to make sure there's no knots. Again, this brush is amazing. It doesn't do anything to knots. You're gonna need a dog clip, and then I'm sectioning it. Oh, and I've changed camera angles. Nice. Professional. We're still sectioning, so enjoy that. I think, yeah, technically I'm doing 3 sections per side of the head. Then you're going to want to take your other $500 hair device, because it's the only thing that will suffice. I'm going to do one of these curls in regular speed, and then the rest I'm going to speed it up, so don't worry, it's not going to be like a painful process. Yeah, you kind of just have to learn how to use the air wrap. I don't want to really, whatever. I do about 15 seconds on the hot setting, and then in a minute you'll see that I'm going to point to the little button on it that shifts to cold air or cooler air, so it kind of seals in the curl and maybe it keeps the hair not at like such a high temperature. There we go. So it's not, you know, boiled to death, because of course hair's expensive and it's difficult to keep it in good condition. About 15 seconds on the cold setting too, and then I will let the curl unfurl. Kind of in a pulling motion, you just let it drop. You just let it drop like that, okay? And then the rest of the time we're going to enjoy whatever royalty-free music that I put on this, and you can see kind of roughly how many curls I'm going to do in my hair. I'm using the big barrel, not the small barrel, because I couldn't really be bothered today, darling, sorry. Boo! Oh, did I scare you? Anyway, I'm just back to show you kind of how I'm doing the face framing bangs in a little bit of a slower speed here. I'm not going to describe how I'm doing it. You can see that. I mean, obviously you're watching this. Here's the results. Shirley Temple, and I'm brushing it out with the same brush because, again, it just doesn't knot and, like, get traction in your hair or whatever. Friction, I don't know what the word is. So enjoy me brushing it out. Don't be telling me, oh, do it with your fingers. I like to do it with a brush, and then I like to flip it around so that it doesn't look so like D-O-N-E, done. Yes, you can see my tracks again. I'm sorry. Like I said, getting them done tomorrow. Sorry, I mean, it is what it is. And then, drumroll please, here's the final result. This will drop a little bit. You can add a bit of hairspray, but my hair holds a curl well. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye. In a town where nothing ever happens.
Hey, just moved here from out of town.
Nothing is still happening.
Who is that? Oh, he's the only other... He's like you.